أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. So we are talking about the Noor, the light on the day of judgment. So what the ulama are saying that the bridge Sirat. By the way, Sirat in Arabic means bridge. So, like in Urdu, the bridge is called pull. So you say pull Sirat. So technically you don't have to say pull because Sirat means bridge. So you can say an Sirat because the word Sirat means bridge. Okay. So now suppose this is Jannat, right? And this is Jahannam, suppose. No, not here. Here is Jannat. So, under the bridge is Jahannam. Jahannam is, bridge is on the top of Jahannam. Okay? Now the kuffar, the disbelievers, they're not going to cross on the bridge. There are gates of Jahannam, they will direct entry into Jahannam. Like here, the people are sorted out, 3 groups. Believers, right? 4 groups. Good believers, practicing believers, non-practicing believers, hypocrites, and disbelievers. Okay, 4 groups. So the disbelievers, they enter directly in Jahannam. They don't have to go through the bridge of Sirat. Okay? Then the other 3 groups, the good believers, the bad believers, and the hypocrites, they will cross the bridge. The good believers, they will pass the bridge by like a flash of light, and they will go to Jannah. Okay? The hypocrites, they will have no light with them, and they will go in Jahannam from the bridge. And the bad believers also, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us, they will also fall in Jahannam. And then they will go from here, when they are clean, they will go to Jannah. And the disbelievers and the hypocrite will stay in Jahannam forever. Okay? So now look here. This is complete dark. This whole environment is 100% extreme dark. Zulmat. You have to make arrangement for your light. So this place here, before the bridge, the light, the Noor is distributed. This is the distribution of Noor, the depot. This is the depot of the Noor, where the Noor is given to different people. So the believers, they get their big Noor, and because of that Noor, they cross the bridge of Sirat. Now the hypocrites, they are given Noor equal to the thumb. And they are also happy that maybe miscalculation, we're going to also have at least some light. So when they take the light of the thumb and they reach here, they're about to enter the bridge of the Sirat, so their Noor will extinguish. Their Noor will extinguish, so that the believers who have a light with them, but they cannot take benefit from their light, because there will be a special light that nobody can get benefit from the light of other. So when they're completely dark, they will realize that there are believers, they have light with them, like a blind man, and he has another person next to him who has light. So he will tell him, can you give us some light so that we can go? So they will say, go back to the depot and look for your Noor there, because we are not allowed to give you our Noor to anybody. Okay? So the believers will tell them, go back and look for your Noor where the Noor is being distributed, was distributed. Okay, so this is what the ayah said. Now look here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Yawma, the day. And when the believers will see that the Noor of the hypocrite is extinguishing, and sometimes they are given the Noor, sometimes the Noor is taken back, so they will say, they will make a dua right there. And they will say, Rabbana atmim lana noorana waghfir lana innaka ala kulli shayin qadir. Atmim lana nurana mean complete our Noor, so that we are not like hypocrites, so that our Noor stay with us. So this dua The believers will ask right there when they see that what is going on with the hypocrites. Okay? So this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Qur'an, that يوم لا يخزي الله النبي نورهم يسعى بين هذه سورة تحريم يقولون ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا. Why? مخافة أن يسلبوا نورهم كما سلب نور المنافقين. They are scared that maybe we also take in the nur. So they will say, Rabbana atmim. Okay, nazara yanzuru mean looking also, and it also means intizar, waiting. Naqtabis, we can take a share min nurikum from your nur. Okay, look, iqtibas in Arabic mean when you, like this is a big thing, and you take separate a small thing from it. This is called iqtibas. Like for example, there is a big essay, and from the essay you take a paragraph and you copy paste it in another place. So that is called what? Iqtibas. Similarly, if there is a big fire and you take a small fire from it, that is also called what? Qabas. Okay, biqabas in iqtibas. So naqtabis, so that we can borrow, we can take min nurikum from your nur. Okay, so qila, they will be asked, they will be told, these hypocrites. Either the malaika will tell them or the believers will tell them, irji'u, go back, wara'akum, irji'u, return wara'akum to your back, where the nur was distributed. Faltamisu, so search. Lamas mean when you look for something by touching, because there is no light, like a blind man, when he look for something, so he do like this, it's called lamas, okay? So faltamisu, search nuran, your own nur, where the nur, when they will be talking, the believers of the hypocrite, the believers and the hypocrite, so a wall will be, a barrier will be brought immediately, dragged in between, so that they cannot talk anymore. And that wall is called sur. Okay, sur. And that sur will have a door, so that somebody can communicate. And the inside toward the believer will be full of mercy. And the outside towards the hypocrite will be azab, and that is the a'raf, okay, which is between Jannat and Jahannam. Later on, that sur, that wall will become a big wall, and it will become a permanent partition between the people of Jahannam and the people of Jannah. Okay, so for darab mean describing also, darab mean hating also, and darab also mean establishing, okay, placing. Okay, so between the believers and the hypocrite will be placed bisurin, a barrier, okay, a wall, lahu bab, that the wall has a door, okay, batinuhu, the inside of that wall, fihi rahma, will be mercy, wa zahiruhu, and the exterior of that wall toward the hypocrite, min qibalihi, from its outside, will be what? Azab, will be azab, okay? Min qibalihi azab, okay? And while toward its outer side there will be the divine punishment, azab. Chalo.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يوم, the day, يقول, they will say,
file bolo na, without file you cannot say.
يقول المنافقون, the men hypocrites will say, والمنافقات, and the women hypocrites, للذين, to those, آمنوا, who have iman, انظرونا, wait for us, نقتبس, so
we can take a share, or we can borrow, okay?
We can borrow the share, min nurikum, from your light. قيل رجعوا, they will be told to return, wara'akum, back,
to your back,
faltamisu, and search, nura, your own light, faduriba, and they will be placed, bainahum, between them,
yani the hypocrite and the believer,
between them, bisur, the barrier, lahu bab, which have the door, batinuhu, the inside of that, fihi rahma, will be mercy, wa zahiruhu, and the exterior, min qibalihi,
qibal means the outside also, okay? Wa zahiruhu, and the exterior of it, min qibalihi, from its outside will be what?
Punishment, al-azab, punishment.
Okay. Here? Wawlin, say?
Yawma.
And here nun sakin followed by dha.
Ikhfa. Amanum duruna.
Unzuruna, okay? And here, qalqala.
qalqala.
Naqtabis. Okay, noon sakin followed by noon.
إدغام مع الغنة.
Say it.
من نوركم.
Okay, قيل ارجعوا وراءكم فارتبهوا. Okay, here yaili.
يايلي.
Okay, meme sakin followed by ba.
This is إدغام مع الغنة.
No.
إخفاء.
بينهم بسور. Okay, this ikhfa is done by the lips. Tanween followed by lam.
إدغام بلا غنة.
بسور له باب قلقلة. Okay. وظاهره من قبله. نون ساكن followed by قاف إخفاء. And if you want to make a stop here, there will be قلقلة. عذاب. There قلقلة.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يوم يقول المنافقون والمنافقات للذين آمنوا انظرونا نقتبس من نوركم قيل ارجعوا وراءكم فالتمسوا نورا فضرب بينهم بسور له باب باطنه فيه الرحمة وظاهره من قبله العذاب.
Right? Okay. This nur is very important. Keep on asking from Allah. Wudu is a nur. Okay, wa akhir da'wan.